Welcome to another edition of the Recruiting Scoop. I'm Jarrett Johnson. I have more good news for Red Raider fans out there as Texas Tech football picked up yet another commit. This is actually a 2022 class, a transfer in Myles Cole. He's a 6'6", 290-pound defensive lineman out of Louisiana Monroe, where he's transferred over from Louisiana Monroe. He visited over the weekend, saw spring ball, all of that. He was one of several recruits in town. There's a visitors list up on Inside the Red Raiders on the Insider, but it was interesting because there was actually, like, what really stuck out to me about the visitors list was so many middle school guys. Like, Tech is really targeting and hosting a bunch of class of 2026 recruits, which I didn't know that was really a thing other than just one or two guys for some relationship or a freak athlete of a young kid. But there was several 8th graders basically visiting, so that was interesting. But in that visit weekend, or during that visit weekend, you have this veteran, this transfer, who actually visited and committed. And Myles Cole is he tallied just over 40 tackles. He had 3.5 stops for loss and 1.5 sacks in his time at Louisiana Monroe. And to me, he really strikes me as either a defensive tackle or a defensive end to set the edge against the run. That kind of player. If you get something from him as a pass rusher, which I'm sure they'll want, then I think that'll be extra. But he's a veteran defensive lineman. They know they can put in the rotation and do some good things for you. So, late addition to this 2022 class, but one that they obviously saw a need for. So they're getting low on how many spots they have left with that recruiting cycle. But, hey, this guy has 2 years of eligibility remaining. I believe he'll get here this late spring or early summer, and he'll be immediately eligible for next season, so he can help out along that defensive line. And of course, that's been, basically priority number one, is to improve in the trenches on both sides of the ball. And I think it's been mission accomplished. We'll have to see next season, of course, but Myles Cole definitely helps in that department. So that's exciting news. There are going to be a lot of visitors coming through this spring. Red Raiders are still, last I checked, number 2 in the country with the 2023 class. So, and they're building for the future. They have 8th graders visiting and everything in between. So be sure to stay tuned to Inside the Red Raiders for future recruiting coverage. With that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.